Hey guys, and welcome to episode 15 of Zerganan's Feed the Beast Season 1. Up here on top of the mob spawner, just so it'll spawn some stuff. Okay, I want to show you guys, I put a few things on my power armor. One is the swim assist, so now I can swim quite a bit faster. And then the other one that I put on um, is the armor. I'll show you here. The energy shields. I also put a battery in the chest as well as the cooling system. So that way I can just take, say when I'm here in my base, I can just take my power armor legs, let them charge. Throw them in there, leave them in there, and I'm still slow, but I still have the ability to fly because my chest has power. So what I want to do today is I was thinking about the power generation with the solar panels, and it's going to take a lot of materials to get up that high. What I think would be more useful is if we had more steel. And the easiest way to get more steel is to automate it. I mean, we've been automating everything else. So let's see, we can probably just tap into this here. The nice thing is the ME network, everything is connected to everything. So I can do just like this, and now I'm connected to the entire network. I can just go through that block, basically. So let's go ahead and dig in here. Get it to where we can see a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and bring it in here one more. And then what we need is a basic import. That's easy enough. It's just going to suck in the steel. And then what we want is a precision export for a couple of reasons. We want to pop that down, and we want to tell it to move single item / craft, and that's because we want it to use charcoal. Why not? Everything else does. Okay, so we want it to use, well, I have to craft some. Well, we're telling craft 64. It'll have one or two in there in a second. Let's see. There we go. Stop moving. Okay, I'm gonna do sort by name. That'll make it easier for me for right this second. Okay, normally I have it sorted by number of items because that's how I remember, where things are. So we need the iron and charcoal. And we'll go back down here. And we'll tell this charcoal. So now it should start crafting charcoal to put in here. And we have the iron. So, but what we can tell this is we want you to keep iron too. So now it's going to fill up the iron constantly, and it's constantly going to fill up the charcoal. As soon as we get a piece of steel, it'll pull it out into the network. Oops. So let's give it a second, and we should be able to see that. While that's doing that, I'm gonna break this back off. I'll put a torch back there. I don't like things spawning in my base. And I want the facade. Just one. And there it is. Get pulled out. Right on time. Okay. There we go. So now that's just kind of going in there. This will constantly make steel for us. So what that means Okay. What that means is that that we'll be able to make a lot of different things that require steel, like rails and things like that. Um, but the biggest thing is we'll be able to generate EU with the rest of the steam that we have left, because we're still not using it all. The nice thing is the turbine that generates EU will use up all of the steam. Basically, it'll take as much as this boiler will give, up to a certain percent. And the nice thing is if we're not getting that much steam, it will still run at say 40%. So let's sleep through the night. And what I'd like to do while we're waiting on our steel is, I was saying something about a thumb. So I've been sitting here and I told it to cook up my abyssal stone. So it'll get me abyssal blocks. And that should be good. A little bit more. Okay. So we get abyssal blocks. I can put them in the crafting table and get abyssal stone. And I believe I can put that in the crafting table and get the abyssal brick. So let's do this. Let's do a bunch of brick, a bunch of stone, and we'll see what we like. And I want to pick out a spot for my magic, because I don't want it right next to my base in case of wisps. So let's see. You know what? Let's do it up here. Let's go ahead and flatten this out. Mental note. Next time, bring the filler. Okay, so it's sort of level. I mean it's level, but not quite what I was looking for. Let me go ahead and get the filler and see if we can clean it up a little bit. And this is what I mean when I say the Steve Cart's tree farm produces the most wood. Because you have that, and then you have that. Okay, back to what we were doing. Okay, guys, how does this look? I went ahead and basically took a small, tiny island that was here and expanded it. I did the underside too, so that way it kind of looks natural. And so what I want to do is, let's see if we can go ahead and do the flooring. Don't think that I'm going to have enough, but at least I'll get it started. Okay, and I think for the flooring we're going to do the white which is the bone bleached. It's the bleached bone stone. Yeah, we're definitely not going to have enough. But then what we're going to have for the walls is this here. And so this should look really nice, because that'll be our walls, this will be our floor. And I kind of like the brick wall with the stone floor like that. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. And as you can see, I'm going all the way to the torches here. This is going to be the center of my room. And in case you see these little blue things, and if anybody's wondering what they are, I went ahead and made the power fist, the glove, right? And I could put the miner on this and some other things, but what I really wanted it for is, I'll put another one down, is for this right here. It's a module that it costs 1 glowstone and 2 iron. Very easy. I would recommend getting it very early. The only reason I didn't is because I was trying to tech up a little faster. But what this will do is it allows you to put these little lights anywhere, just about anywhere that's not underwater. You can put them on the top, you can put them on the sides, you can put them on the bottom of blocks. Right, so I've replaced all of the torches. These put off a little bit more light than a torch, plus I can put them on the ceiling, which is always a plus. And as you can see, basically I just went ahead and put them around and made sure that everything's lit up. So that's what these are. You basically have just about an infinite amount. I think it does use a little bit of power. Let's see. It's this one right here. Yeah, so it does use a little bit of power. It's 100 joules. But comparatively to the amount that you're able to have, it's not a lot. So again, what I'll go ahead and do is I'll go ahead and finish up making the room up there, and then I will see you up there. Hey guys, look at the tower. What do you think? I figured put it up here on a floating island because that just kind of looks cool. You know, like a magic tower on top of a floating island overlooking our base. I went ahead and changed some of the brick here with nether brick to give it a little bit of a color offset, and then I put that one ring of bleached bone. I changed out all the floors for bleach bone. I planned on doing that anyway. The only reason that I used the black bricks earlier was just as kind of a placeholder, so I knew where everything was going. And I did 3 levels. The top, while you can get up there from the outside if you fly, there's no real way on the inside. Basically, it's just for looks. But this is going to be what I figure. This will be my magic room where I, store essences and have my arcane table right here, and have just jars of essences all along the walls. And so what I figure is either this room here will be. That looks a little off. Either this room here or the one downstairs here will be like my research lab, right? Where I can have maybe my study, where my Thumbonomicon would probably be, things like that, where I do my research. So I'm not sure if I want to do this floor or this second floor here. Because it's if I do it with this floor, then what do I do with this downstairs? I do plan on incorporating an alchemy laboratory and some other cool kind of stuff here at this kind of mini base. Now it is all lit up, so I don't really need a door because I don't have to worry about mobs up here. I mean, it's lit up all around. There's not going to be anything spawning up here. And that's one of the nice things about being on a little island like this. I don't have to worry about anything except for maybe Enderman, and if they're going to teleport up, they're going to teleport up whether if I have a door or not. So let's go ahead and make the first couple of basics. I went ahead and filtered here through Thaumcraft. Let's do a table. We're going to need 3 of those because I believe the arcane work table is just one table hit with a wand. So we have that. We're going to need next the scribing tools. Where are the scribing tools? Right here. What about this one? I should have a glass bottle. There we go, scribing tools. So now we have the scribing tools, and we're going to need a bookshelf. So I'm going to need paper, and I have a few pieces of leather, but not a lot. Let's see, I believe it's 1 leather, 3 paper. See how often I make books. Okay, so there we go. And I believe a bookshelf is 3. So we have 3. And as you can see, we have a lot of wood. With the 2 tree farms going, we have a massive amount. Bookshelf. And I don't need any more. Not right now. Last thing I need is a gold nugget, a stick, and any shard. I have 800 of those, that'll work. Let's do a Do I not have any sticks? There's a gold nugget. I'll go ahead and make 2, so that way I have 2 wands. I know I have sticks. Oh, just 2. That's fine. So 2 wands. Let's go put it all together. Let's go ahead and take a chest. I wonder if I have a iron chest in here. I might have used the last one. I didn't have too many of them just because I wasn't using chests very often. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a chest. And I'll go ahead and make this an iron chest. Into... where's gold? Into a gold chest. Might as well make the biggest one right off the bat. We can afford it. Into a... how do you make a diamond chest? And because I know it's not surrounded by diamonds. But normally I haven't made one in a long time just because of using AE. You don't need to make diamond chests. Why don't I see it? Oh, there it is. So 2 diamonds and glass. Oh, I could have used 3 diamonds and silver. Okay. And then the clear one, the crystal chest, I think is just surrounded by glass. So go ahead and grab that gold chest that of course I threw back in the system. And glass, and 2 diamonds. We have quite a few diamonds now. So there's our diamond chest. And I believe you just do it around glass. Yep. And we get a crystal chest, which is really cool. It's the same size as diamond, it just looks a lot cooler. So we're asleep through the night. Okay. We'll go back up here. And I think I'll do my research on the second floor here. So let's do tables. 1, 2. And I want to put this one here. And I need to hit it with the scribing tools, and I think it, yes, that's the side that I wanted it on. Okay, and then I can take my wand, whack that, there we go. So now, that's why I made a second wand, because I want to put one in there, and then I want to have one for me. And Thaumonomicon. There we go. So now, the Thaumonomicon shows us a lot, basically everything in Thaumcraft. It's what guides you. Your knowledge fragments, you can get your research notes, which are things that you cannot get through regular research in the Thaumonomicon. These are the things that you can get with regular research. The things that require you to search out knowledge fragments, they are hidden. They're not even shown on here, right? So there's all types of things that are on here, and we're gonna get to everything, and I'll really go over the real cool stuff. Some of this stuff leads to other things, like these I cannot remember the name of it. Something stone. These here lead to like your arcane table and things like that. So the first thing we're going to need is a crucible, though. So we need to get a cauldron, and for that we're going to need some iron. I did something to make sure that we were good while we're up here. I extended my AE network. I actually have 2 wireless now. I have one, and I'll go ahead and fly over here and show you. I have one. See where these 3 are stacked up? These 3 lights? Right down below it, probably about 10 blocks. You know, it's down about this level. Is one wireless, and that will extend all the way up there, and it'll extend for about half my base. It'll go my whole base, but I just need it to cover half. The other one that I have, I put down here. It's right about here somewhere. It's somewhere under this little bit of sand. And what that allows me to do is now I can come over here and I can access my AE network over here. So anywhere in this immediate area, I should be able to access it, even probably as far as here. So almost to the nether portal. But it definitely will help, because now, since I'm up here, I can access this on every floor. So let's go ahead, and I want to do the cauldron, which is made like that. The cauldron I want to do up here, I think. I wonder if I can put it right on the second floor here, and if it would still work. Do I need this? No. That's okay. I have some buckets. Let me see if I have a bucket of lava. I don't think I do. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this right in here. Okay, because we need fuel source, or a way to heat this up. So we'll put down our cauldron right on top, and just like everything else, whack it with a wand. And with that, guys, I think we need to wrap it up here. Next episode, when we start, I'm going to clean this up a little bit, and we'll start on research into all this cool stuff in the Thaumonomicon. So with that, I will see you guys later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Everyone counts, and feel free to leave any comments on any of the videos. I do try to read them all, and if I can, respond. And with that, I will see you guys later.